So just kind of take me through your experience in coming to America for the first time.
That was almost 40 years ago, this May.
Really?
And my younger brother and I moved here back in May of 1977, so almost 40 years ago. And we didn't know any English. We just walked in. My two older brothers were living here, so we lived with them. It was the four of us living in the house together. And we just went, enrolled in school, and we started school. But the people were very, very kind, helpful, because they knew we didn't know any English. And we're sitting in the classroom with a bunch of American kids. Mm-hmm. And we were the only foreigner in the entire school. That was 40 years ago, that was a long time ago. Things have changed since then. So, but it was challenging in the beginning for the first maybe a couple of years. But after that, just things got pretty normal from that point on. Made lots of friends and things like that.
Where did you move to?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
That's where I was raised, in Louisville, Kentucky, and then ended up moving to Oklahoma City in 1983.
And was that with Zio's that you moved?
No, I moved here because back in 1983, the economy was so bad, there was nothing to do in Louisville, so I moved over here and moved in with a friend of mine and started working and been working ever since, knock on wood.
Would you say that the language barrier was probably the most difficult thing about the change?
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, there is no ifs or buts. It was a big barrier.
How long do you think it took you to really kind of get a good grasp on it?
I'd say probably about a good 6 months, because we're walking in. The only thing I knew was the alphabets. That's it. Nothing. Hello and goodbye, basically. So, hello and goodbye. So, but that was it. But after a while, things got better. But it took a while to get to that point. So.
Was it just you and your brothers, or did you have other family here too?
No, just me and my three brothers, and two of them, they were older, and then the younger one.
And so what got you started in the restaurant business?
When I moved to Oklahoma City, it was really, Oklahoma City, a friend of mine was working in a restaurant. He said, you know what, maybe you should start doing that. So I said, at the time there was no job because the economy was so bad in the United States. And I said, okay, well, I started working at a restaurant called Chi-Chi's Mexican Restaurant, which is, are you familiar with it? You probably don't.
Not really, no.
There's it's on Northwest Expressway, which is the TGI Fridays now. I started working there and worked there for a few years, and opened up some other restaurants. So, and I've been in it ever since.
So you went from Chi-Chi's to opening up your own restaurant?
No, I went from Chi-Chi's to open up help a couple people open up a restaurant called Garfield's Restaurant. And that was back in 1984. And I was with them from 1991. And I left in 91.
And you left from there?
I left there and I went to work for the Olive Garden.
Okay.
On Memorial Road. I opened up that location. I was with them for 5 years, almost 5 years. Left there to go briefly to work for On the Border, Mexican. Mm-hmm. And then from there, I went to Zio's.
How long were you at Zio's until you opened up this place?
8 years.
8 years?
Yeah. And then one day I decided, you know what? I'm done working for other people. I'm going to open up my own. I've been here for 13 years now. So it's Monday through Friday, lunch only, 11 to 2, no nights, weekends, or holidays. So
that's awesome. What was your official title for Zio's?
For Zio's, I was the regional director of operation. Okay. So I had the two Oklahoma City stores. I had the Fort Worth, Albuquerque, and Springfield unit. So I traveled the last 2.5 years. That's all I did was travel.
Was that part of the reason why you kind of wanted to do your own thing, so you could
Part
stay
of the reason
around?
was ultimately when you work for somebody else, you get a paycheck at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And once you get to a certain age in this industry, they can find people that can do the job with more hours out of them with less money. Mm-hmm. So I decided, you know what, if I'm going to continue doing this, plus in restaurant business, this is kind of unheard of, working Monday through Friday. Restaurant business, you work nights, weekends, and holidays. That's where the business is.
Yeah.
So lunches, people are open for lunch just because you're paying lease, you're paying rent, you're paying people, you might as well open up. Mm-hmm. But as far as revenue, it's not a whole lot for some of them. And so that's why I decided, you know what, I don't want to work nights anymore. I had two choices. Choice was open up my own or get out of business. And I love the business. We all work in businesses because we're all in service industry of some sort. Okay? I'm in food part of it. An attorney needs customers, right? He's in the service business. A doctor can't pay his bills if he doesn't have patients. A patient is a customer.
Yeah.
Any way you look at it. So we just do different things.
And have you faced any challenges kind of being like a minority business owner in Oklahoma City?
No, not at all. Not at all. I love no.
Right.
It's just there's no difference between me and the guy who walks down the road, or a black guy, or a Chinese guy, or we're all people. We all put our pants up together the same way every day. And I've never ever had an issue.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What are some of your biggest challenges being just a business owner, like owning a business downtown?
The rise of the fixed cost, which used to be like a fixed cost, like your insurance premiums, you can't control that. Your workers' comp premiums, you can't control that. Rent, you can control. But as far as challenges, to me, take care of your customer every day, give them great food service, they'll come back. And so, no really major challenges.
And what's probably
Except I have to pay OU.
Yeah, for that. What's probably been your favorite part of owning your
Customers.
Really?
Yeah.
Interaction.
Favorite part is, in the past, I used to have maybe one or two bosses that I had to answer emails, voice messages, things like that. Now I have hundreds of them because they're my customers. You know?
Yeah.
I don't get emails from them, but I see them when they come in here.
Yeah.
I take it, like I said, when they come to this restaurant, they're a guest. They're not a customer. And I take care of them to the best of my ability. And that's why they keep coming back. 90% of my volume on a daily basis is return people. And I know, I've gotten to know them. 13 years is a long time. A lot of them have been here for that long too, so.
Do you have any of those people that just come in and you know what they want already?
It's a buffet.
Right.
So they go straight to the buffet line. I know what they drink. And I put the drink on the table and I tell them which table it is. And I know some of the favorite tables. Mm-hmm. I know a couple ladies, there's two ladies that come in here. If this table is available, this is their table.
We'd have to move.
Yeah. No, yeah. If this table is available, that's their table. That's where they want to sit. So, but I had a guy that came here for every day. Every single day, unless he was on vacation. He recently quit back in December to work somewhere else. He left downtown. Mm-hmm. But every day lunch. He had his own table. It was all set. When he walked in, plain.
I would sit with the video films and talk to him.
Yeah. And then I've had another one come in 2 or 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. So.